women's 4x100m relay, and let's meet Team USA.
The United States making 2 changes from the semifinals, and they're the final 2. Sha'Carri Richardson will anchor. Gabby Thomas will run third. The first half stays intact. Tamari Davis, just 20, making her debut for the United States. And TT Terry down the back stretch. You'll remember she anchored the winners last year in Eugene when they upset the Jamaicans.
It has been a real rivalry, a legit rivalry, back and forth over the years between the US and Jamaica.
How much of a rivalry is it? You have to go back to 2003 to find the last time that a team not Jamaica or the United States won this event at Worlds. That's a full 20 years, just USA and Jamaica trading the titles back and forth.
And that was France, and France do not have a team in this final.
So Tamari Davis, as well as she ran in the semifinals, I knew there was no danger she was getting subbed out. She's a youngster, so you give her the least to do. The only thing she has to do is pass. There's TT. She anchored, as I said, last year and held off the hard-charging Sha'Carri Richardson of Jamaica. Gabby Thomas, who got the silver in the 200 meters last evening, she'll handle the third leg. And then the world 100-meter champion and 200-meter bronze medalist from this meet, Sha'Carri Richardson, will bring it home. And who will she be anchoring against? Sha'Carri Richardson of Jamaica.
So Sha'Carri got the better of Shericka in the 100. Shericka got the better of the world in the 200. Shericka left everybody behind. So the US and Jamaican teams are just rock solid. Morrison, Fraser-Pryce, Forbes, and Jackson, the Jamaican quartet.
It may be, Lee, that this is the last time that we will see Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce at Worlds. She'll run the backstretch. I told you yesterday, she's run every leg for Jamaica. Sasha Lee Forbes on third, and we already told you the anchor. 21:41 last night to scare Florence Griffith Joyner's world record. Shericka Jackson will be counted on yet again to anchor the Jamaicans home.
Here's Shericka, and while she is basking in the glory of these world championships, she will tell you what an honor it has been and still is to run on the same team as Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Shelly-Ann has told us that Paris more than likely will be her last Olympics. These will be her last world championships. She'll be 37 in Paris. So it's going to be the end. We're in the twilight of this incredible career for the 3-time Olympic champion, 8-time Olympic medalist. And here at the World Championships, she's won 15 world medals, 10 of them gold, entering this race now.
And this British team that will start in lane 8 is weakened severely. You see the name you don't see on the left there? Dina Asher-Smith. So it's a good team, but I don't know if this British team is capable of challenging Jamaica and the United States if they don't make any mistakes, just because they don't have the horsepower. Daryl Need has had a phenomenal World Championships. There she is, she'll anchor, setting a personal best in the 200 and finishing 5th last evening.
Marie-José Talou is on the Ivory Coast team, as you would imagine.
That's a team to watch as well. They ran well, second in their heat.
Leaky Klaver for the Netherlands and Nadine Visser. Germany
against Jamaica, side by side. The 100-meter champion against the 200-meter champion. Richardson, Jackson. She's closing, but not fast enough. It's gold for the Americans. Redemption. Brilliant performance. Absolutely superb. They have done the double. They've rounded off the penultimate night exactly as they said they would.
A good team.
Let's go around the track one more time with Team USA. Whoa! So Tamari Davis ran all the way up on TT Terry. Jamaica was already gone, but TT did a good job of holding her own against Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. The United States was very much still in it. Gabby Thomas, with her hand back, she looks back for the stick. Jamaica's already gone, but Gabby Thomas on the inside lane had a tighter turn to run. So Sha'Carri Richardson got the baton at the same time, but she was further out in the zone. So she had to handle somebody who was not easy to handle on an anchor leg. And it really was no contest. It wasn't like Shericka dipped into the lead or made it a race. The lead that Sha'Carri got, she held, and that is not easy to do, trust me, against Shericka Jackson. Ask TT Terry, who probably lost about 8.
So I was trying to stay still and kind of replicate what I did yesterday. Okay, it wasn't exactly like yesterday.
The women's 4x100m relay at the World Championships in Budapest unfolded as a heart-pounding showcase of sprinting supremacy, reigniting the fierce duel between the United States and Jamaica. These two sprinting titans have dominated the discipline for over 20 years, trading the world title back and forth since 2003, captivating global audiences with each clash. For the final, the U.S. squad implemented key roster shifts, bringing in Sha'Carri Richardson to anchor the team and Gabby Thomas for the third exchange, joining Tamari Davis and TT Terry. Richardson, fresh off her 100m world title, was seen as the game-changer, while Thomas, a seasoned 200m silver medalist, brought invaluable poise. Davis added youthful energy, and Terry, last year's anchor, brought familiarity and stability. Jamaica countered with an elite squad of their own, led by sprinting legends Fraser-Pryce and Shericka Jackson. Fraser-Pryce, perhaps in her final Worlds appearance, ran with the determination of someone cementing a legacy. Jackson, the reigning 200m queen, was positioned as anchor, creating a highly anticipated final duel. From the opening gun, the pace was electrifying. Davis executed a strong start before handing off to TT Terry, who battled to keep the Americans level with the Jamaicans. Thomas then powered through her leg, keeping the momentum alive for Richardson. In the final stretch, Richardson delivered a lightning-fast anchor leg, outpacing Jackson and clinching the win for Team USA. It was a moment of personal vindication for Richardson, silencing critics and marking a career-defining performance. Jamaica delivered a valiant effort, with Fraser-Pryce once again proving her enduring excellence and Jackson showing why she remains one of the most feared sprinters in the world. But ultimately, the Americans' well-calibrated lineup and flawless baton execution sealed the outcome. Other teams like Great Britain and Côte d'Ivoire showed flashes of brilliance but couldn't disrupt the USA-Jamaica hegemony, underscoring the depth and elite caliber of the race. This result was more than just a victory. It was a masterclass in execution, synergy, and tactical precision. The relay final in Budapest underscored the drama, stakes, and unity required at the highest level, reaffirming the 4x100m as one of track and field's most thrilling spectacles. It was a stirring reminder of what happens when talent, timing, and teamwork align perfectly, leaving fans counting the days until the next chapter of this sprinting rivalry unfolds.